Six Scumbags, hosted by JB, fit the J6er, JE. Three voices, one truth, no filters, no fear, no bull. This ain't cable news, this is real talk. Star Stripes and Scumbags, we don't hold back.
Like something we would have wrote if we had talent.
Right.
Or a good drummer.
Oh my god. Yeah, fuck me up for a second. All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back.
What's up?
What's going on, guys?
Oh man. All right, what is this now? Star Stripes and Scumbags, what?
3.
3?
I think.
Oh man.
Fuck, we made it to the third episode.
Hell yeah. It took some time to get the first couple, figured out and finally put out into the, into the ether there, but we got it. So
Yep.
so what's going on? Do we need intros or are we just going at it?
Just go at it.
Well, Flip, how's your knee? How's your knee?
What's that? My knee? It's killing me. Killing me. I mean, it's getting better for sure, but it's killing me. I still got to work.
The guy you fucked hurt when you injure it, did he recover? Or is he just fine?
No, he's not. He's not doing all right. You should see the other guy.
Right. God damn.
Well, at least you're a top these days.
Yeah, right.
That's a change. Change of pace, I guess. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, good deal. All right, so who's going to start off? What are we talking about today?
Well, we're talking about Mamdani, aren't we?
Well, it seems like he's pretty easy to go after anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys looking for $1?
Talk about Trump. Talk about Trump talking about Mamdani.
Yeah, man.
Got elected and, we're going to make the rich pay. They're going to pay. Hey, by the way, I need you to fucking fund this little thing. I swear to God, I'm going to make the rich pay as they're leaving the city currently.
Right.
After you donate.
Well, there was that
Donate.
there was that interview that he just did. I can't remember who it was with, but they started like grilling him on where he was getting the money from. And he's like, "Oh yeah, well, the rich people and this and that." And it's like, yeah, but what if they don't want to pay? And he's like, well, I believe they should pay. It's like,
didn't say they have to or something.
So it was something stupid, man. And it's just like, okay, you really have no idea what you're doing. And the fact that, he's already voted in. So like, talk a really good game, sell it, get a bunch of idiots to vote for you, get in, and now everybody's just screwed. I mean, it's going to be an absolute, clown show.
Yep.
He's looking to like, I don't even know how long a mayor gets voted in New York or anywhere else, but like, he's looking to like increase the minimum wage to $30 an hour, free buses, and I don't know how you go faster buses considering there's a stoplight in New York City probably every 30 feet. So
yeah, right.
How do you have faster buses and shifting away from the NYPD and trying to go to more of a community safety oriented type stuff?
It's like elementary school when they tried to like get a class president, and I'm gonna bring candy and pizza and pop on Fridays, and it's like that's just not realistic.
Well, he's a age fucking Obama. What he is. Yeah. Selling a bunch of really cool sounding shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking feasible.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and then, there's some whole ordeal about the firefighters and in Staten Island. I heard, I can't remember what it was. Something about like the firefighters and the police, I think that are in Staten Island, which are like the biggest and best firefighters in the country.
Right.
Now that they're technically not going to be in New York City or something, then they're not going to get the benefits of, living in the city or whatever. I mean, you've pretty much just completely screwed the entire possibility of having a police department and a fire department, that takes care of New York. Like it's going to absolutely burn to the ground.
Yep.
And I hate it.
It wasn't.
That's been one of the cities. Well, I almost called it a country, which it almost qualifies.
Yeah, it's got the money for it.
Yeah, but I've always wanted to visit New York City, especially like New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. I want to go there for that. But
No, there's no way.
My cousin went. I'm phobic as it is. Not going to happen.
Dude, most of the people there wear diapers because they can't leave. Once you're in, you're in. Most of them people wear diapers and shit like that, and because once you get your spot, you're stuck.
No, my cousin went. He said
That's
he
insane.
lined up at like 1:00 in the afternoon. He was 3/4 of a mile away from the ball, and anytime he had to go to the bathroom, get a drink, anything, it was a 3-hour round trip. I'm good on all of that. I'm not digging through that many people. I'm not the guy I used to be.
Dude, I'd rather sit at home and watch a football game. There's no reason for me to go to a fucking stadium. There's no reason for me to go and watch a ball drop that I can watch from the house.
Yep, that's exactly my point.
And it's cold and it's miserable, and no, there's no way.
I'd rather sit at home with my thumb up my ass than do that. Fuck anything.
We know.
365 days a year.
That just sounds stupid, man. I could see Christmas. I mean, not on Christmas Day, but I could see going around Christmas or something, but not on one day.
I mean, it's got to be beautiful, but like, God, there's just no way.
Yeah, that's terrible.
No, unless I get VIP treatment, get driven right up to the front at 11:55.
Yeah, driven right up the back. You don't mind getting driven right up the back?
Yeah, he doesn't. He was a Marine. It happens.
That's the Navy.
Well, it's a branch of the Navy, ain't it?
The men's department.
I'll be right back. I'm going to just go outside here.
It's the crayon eating department.
Yeah, only the red ones taste good, though.
You can't tell the difference between a red crayon and blood, then.
There is definitely a fucking difference. God damn it, JD. You uncultured son of a bitch.
True. I stay in my lane. I know where the hell I belong.
Exactly.
But yeah,
it's like you don't talk to Flip about butt fucking. He's been in jail more than me.
He was in juvie. He was in jail. He was all of it. That's crazy.
Still love you, Flip.
Let's get your ass out of the camera. I'll put you back in when you sit back down. Should have pulled you out earlier.
Should have pulled out earlier. That's why you have 4 kids.
Hey. I like my kids. I don't like anybody else's kids.
Me neither. I barely like mine.
Well, sometimes it happens that way.
Yeah, no. With my experience, it always happens that way. I have one that I'm hoping becomes a fucking billionaire.
You got quite a while before that happens. He'll probably become a billionaire like playing video games or like some dumb shit.
Oh, God, I hope. Has Elon written a book yet?
I don't. The dude's got so much going on. I don't know if he has or not.
If he has, like, Jesus Christ, Brantley, please read this.
Right.
All right, my bad.
Is that a bong right there to your left?
Yeah. No, it's a spittoon. Says poison.
No. It was a bong. Now it's a spitter.
Yeah. All right.
You're repurposing your past for new shit.
Yep.
So, goddamn.
All right.
But no, I mean, yeah, the whole Mamdani thing. I sent that thing to Jesse a couple days ago, but it was funny that they asked. They were in the Oval Office or whatever, and Trump's sitting there at his desk, and Mamdani's like standing right next to him, and whoever the hell the
Yep.
journalist was asked Mamdani.
Oh yeah, did you ever call him a fascist?
Yeah, well, it's like
Oh,
do you still believe he's a fascist? And Trump
You can
pats
say
him
it.
on the shoulder, and he was like, "You can say it. It's okay. Don't go ahead. Don't worry about it." It's like, oh, he just treated you like his kid.
Yep.
It's like, all right, you're gonna sound stupid, but go right ahead. Just
Yep.
say the dumb shit that's gonna come out of your mouth. Like, dude, you might not want Trump to be king, but he's king troll, 100%.
Yeah.
Like he's just
he absolutely
like
is. That's
he
what
didn't
I
even
wanted.
put any effort into embarrassing him through that through that comment, and like it was just hilarious. He had to feel 2 inches tall.
Some of the previous MAGA people, like you're saying, it's falling apart. It's they broke down over that, the way he was talking about it. But it's like I don't understand. What do you expect them to get on there and just talk shit and
Right.
something like that? You know, it's like and yeah, why wouldn't you hope? You know, and it's a keep your enemies closer. Like there's all those reasoning to
Right.
to act that way, but you just want to, oh, I'm done with Trump for good. I'm not MAGA anymore. I'm America only.
Right.
And it's like, what the fuck?
Well, and that's the whole thing. It's like, well, one, keep your friends closer, your enemies closer. Okay, I understand that. Two, nobody wants to see the country fall apart.
Right.
I mean, it's you want what's best for the country, even
Oh, that motherfucker does.
even when dumb shit happens. But also, like, Trump understands that he was legitimately elected, even if it was by morons. He was legitimately elected.
Yeah.
And you got to play the game.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, like,
what's the alternative? Burn it all
exactly
down because you don't like the fucking.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, you just got to put a wall around the whole city.
Yeah.
I looked into it earlier. The 2024 presidential election, New York City turnout was 62%.
Right.
The 2025 mayoral turnout was 17%. So it shows exactly what we've been saying for a while. You
Right.
speak in numbers. You go out, you fucking vote. You make it so large they can't fucking cheat.
Right.
Because that's what they did in 2020.
Yeah.
And they were successful. They were very fucking successful.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. And that's the one thing that the Democrats have over the Republicans is that they will get out and actually actively participate, even if they're a bunch of idiots, even if they have no idea what they're voting for, they'll vote.
Yeah.
Just because
they're blue no matter who.
Well, and that's just it. I mean, even if you were blue no matter who, that doesn't mean you're going to leave your house and go vote. These people, these people,
red, yeah.
Right. These people will go out and vote. They might not know who it is. Yes, they vote blue, but like
cheat.
But they actually go to the voting booth, or at least, turn one in, via the mail. Like, and Republicans are just, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just recently, but they're lazy or something.
It took a president to get
shot twice.
Yeah, shot twice, several attempts, and it took January 6th. It took all the shit that was exposed about it. It took all the shit that was exposed about Joe Biden and Hunter Biden and all this to get them up off their ass in 2024 to go vote. And that's the thing I said back, after 2020. I said, everybody's like, oh well, we just gotta pray and hope to God that or try have faith and everything's going to work out and Trump knows what he's doing. And dude, he can't do everything, and there's going to be a point where they cheat. It's just like they're cheating. It's like going to a fucking basketball game. They're fucking cheating, and you're gonna play by the rules every single time.
Oh yeah,
it's like what the fuck? Okay, that's awesome. You're gonna fucking lose every single time. Good job. I just don't get it. And now this coming election, 2028, everybody, it was hard enough to get them up off their ass in 2024 to go vote. And now everything's falling apart. Everybody's pissed. And they'll like literally, you can even see them. I'm going to vote blue next time. Just spite, what? Are you dumb? I just don't fucking get it.
Oh, they are.
The biggest issue, and I mean, we can get into this now or later. I mean, it really doesn't matter, because trying to stay on the Mamdani thing, but like one of the biggest issues that's fracturing and completely fractured the right is the side that is pro-Israel and a side that is not that's anti-Israel.
Yeah.
And then who, if you're really that anti-Israel, because there's a whole bunch of people on the right that are, they're not going to vote for a president or a politician in general that is going to support Israel. So who doesn't support Israel? The Democrats. So you're going to have all of these, pro or all these like anti-Israel, anti-Zionist, right, that are just going to vote in line with the Democrats because they're so fucking hooked on it and brainwashed.
Yeah.
It's a Candace Owens bullshit and everything else. Like, she has completely corrupted the entire right. And then you got, people like Tucker Carlson, who is, anti-Israel, and having Nick Fuentes on and all the other stuff. Like, for as many people that follow Tucker that love him and hang on every word that he says that are anti-Israel, and then as many people that follow Candace, and there's probably a lot of overlap, you're going to lose the election based specifically on Israel.
Yep.
So, I mean, how about this fucking idea? How about we have somebody that runs that doesn't give a fuck about
good luck.
Israel or Palestine or
Right.
any of these other fucking countries? Hey,
Right.
shit, I'll throw my fucking hat in the fucking I'll run for fucking president because nobody cares about this shit anymore.
Right.
People are hungry in this country. We went through how long of a shutdown?
Right.
And I know that sounds like a Democratic fucking goddamn talking point, but it was the Democrats that shut the goddamn government down. It wasn't Trump.
No.
I know that's a narrative that was spun for a very long fucking time. It was very far from the fucking truth. But how about we have somebody like me, you, Flip, that says, hey, you know what? Fuck you, Israel. Fuck you.
Well, and that's
cares about your shit. And it's not fuck the Jews, it's fuck your government.
Yeah.
Well, and really, when it was Israel and Hamas and in the October 6th or whatever the hell it was, all that shit fell through. It's like it's a sovereign country versus terrorists, and
pretty much
so many of the Democrats turned it into Israel is killing innocent children. It's like that's not what happened. Like that, they've twisted the minds of so many people that they've created a narrative that didn't exist slightly before that. And all these people that are like that, all these Democrats that speak so highly or speak so against Israel a day before had no idea what was going on. Completely oblivious to what was actually happening in the real world.
They just fall in line.
Well, they do. And it's absolutely ridiculous. Like if you were to ask them what the hell they were really angry about, they have no clue.
Right.
And it's just absolutely insane.
No, you're just told on that side, you're just told you have to be angry about something.
Right. And then they sit there and call the right
topic of the fucking week.
Well, and then they call the Republicans, a cult when, there's so much infighting. Obviously, you can tell that there is no cult. If there really was, everybody would be behind closed doors going, all right, listen, we might not agree, but we have to come out with a unified message, and we can do all this infighting behind the scenes where nobody can see. But we got to make sure that everybody's directly in line with this one message, front to back. Doesn't matter if you are AOC or whoever, all the way down to the little peon that nobody knows, but on the Republican side, you see people on Fox that like, dude, I've never seen them before. And they're sitting there trashing Trump. And then and all the, pro MAGA Republicans and shit. And then you got MGT that's going out there and, going on The View and, oh, we need to be pro women. It's like, really? You're going to go on The View, you dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I'd love to go on that show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, it wouldn't last 10 seconds.
No, it's a bunch of idiots, man.
Bro, listen, I don't understand how anybody can sit there and talk about America first and make America great again, but then spite all of that because whoever they're talking to either is for Israel or against Israel. And they're doing this because of a book, because of what was written in a book. They all claim to be Christians. They all claim to be God-fearing men. But then one half says, those are the chosen people, and you're fucking wrong for not supporting them no matter what. And the other half says,
Right.
no, those aren't the chosen people, and you're reading the book wrong. So, and they're actually destroying the entire world. So you're the one that's fucking everything up. And it's just like, what? How is any of that America first?
Well, that's been my issue.
Talking about a different fucking country.
Religion.
You know what I mean?
My issue with religion since day one.
Right.
Was we are all, and I'm a Christian. I believe in Christ, but every different religion, whether you go Protestant, Muslim, they're all going towards the same thing. It's just a different interpretation of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
And wars have been fought over this shit.
Well, and that's the only thing. You're never going to stop religious wars. They're going to be forever. It's going to be a forever thing. And a lot of that thing, and is Israel guilt? Dude, I don't know. I don't know enough about Israel and all the other stuff. But ultimately,
because you're America first, and you don't give a fuck.
Well, no, it's not even. It's not even that. It's the whole religious battle, the whole persecution stuff. The
motherfucker. Who gives a shit
when it comes down to it, you had terrorists that jumped the border, kidnapped a whole bunch of people, and then you expected them not to fight back,
right?
And then whenever they burnt the whole country to the ground, and then they're like, oh yeah, let's see how bad Israel really is. Kids are going without food. It's like their own people are using them as human shields.
There's fucking veterans that go without food here every fucking day.
Well, and that's just it. It's like, why is that our problem? I don't really care. From a religious aspect, I don't know enough yet to be able to say one way or the other. But from a war aspect, I was talking. I was listening to Jocko. I can't even remember what podcast he was on, but he was giving a really good take on war, and it was essentially that. Innocent people die in war. There's nothing you can do about it. Yep. And Americans have had it so easy for so long, since Vietnam, and we've had it cushy. We had a lot of really good men fight really hard to make our country what it is today. That we got a whole bunch of soft little pansies running around that they're not ready for the reality of war. People die. Innocent people.
Those are the ones that are calling for war too, by the way.
Well, no, and that's just it. It's like innocent people die, and there's nothing you can do about it. It sucks. You don't want it to happen, but it's going to happen. And people that are in war understand that.
Right.
Whether it's immediately or after it happens and the realization smacks them in the face. But Americans just think that the world should be sunshine and rainbows and that, no innocent person should be taken out. It's like, I get it, but things happen. When
sometimes the lower levels eat themselves.
Right. And when a bomb gets dropped to take out an innocent or to take out a guilty person, innocent people are going to die. And, it happens.
When it comes to us as America and them and the government spending our money, our hard-earned tax dollars to bomb other countries that are using their own children as human shields or raping, underage kids and suicide bombs because they think they're going to get 30 wives in whatever heaven they think they're going to, then that's where the problem becomes, no, I'm not about that. And I don't know why any fucking buddy would be. So
I'm not sure why anybody would want 21 virgins.
Why are we defending people that think
they're 21 male virgins? They're 21 goat virgins.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Dude, just literally, if I believed in that, give me one slut.
You've had enough in your lifetime. You're done.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
One bitch that knows how.
You took them all. You took them all here on Earth.
Why do I want?
You're going to be in debt by the time you get there.
Right. Welcome to the disease there's no cure for.
Hey! Somehow I dodged that bullet.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
I've seen some of them.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, like, and that's just it, man. I mean, like, wow, we got completely sidetracked really quick, but yeah, man, and that's why for anybody that's listening to this, like, tune in for the topic of the day and just watch it spiral into dog shit within like the first 20 minutes, and like, it becomes a sideshow. So,
Oh yeah.
I mean, hell yeah. So if you want to donate to the sideshow, I mean,
Yeah.
but
Well,
no,
when it comes to Mamdani, I don't see what there's really to talk about. He's a fucking idiot. He's gonna, he talked a bunch of shit.
Flip. He's not a fucking idiot. He's Obama 2.0.
Well, and that's just it. He can
still.
I mean, Obama fucking. He's
he's only tricking fucking leftists with fucking purple hair that pop off their fucking genitals.
That's all he's tricking.
Well, so here's the issue with here's the issue with Mamdani.
In the entire fucking country.
No, here's the issue with.
I mean, 2008, Obama fucking fooled my ass, and I was a fucking goddamn recently fucking got out of the Marine Corps guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, didn't learn very much, I guess.
No, but I mean, Obama was a smooth talking son of a bitch.
Well, and
so is Mamdani.
And here's the thing.
He came out, everything we're against, and put it out on the table. The only people that voted him in are retards, like I said, that have green and purple hair.
Well, 16% voter turnout.
Well, but here's the thing. Yes, it was 16% total voter turnout, specifically because it's so blue. You need 5%, and you're still going to win. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, hell, you'd almost have to have 0% and have that one like Republican just like kind of go in and sneak in and sign something. But you look at history, go all the way back to right before World War II, back in the early late 20s, early 30s, with Hitler. He had the ability to be a very well-versed speaker. And he had people teaching him how to speak, teaching him hand movements when he's standing in front of people, when he's sitting there shaking his fist and, doing all the things he was doing. Those tactics work really, really well. And if you say it with enough conviction, one of our world cultures teacher back in the day, it was like, you don't have to understand what you're saying, but if you say it with enough conviction and you say it with enough authority, they're going to believe that you know what you're talking about.
Dumbasses will follow.
Yes, and people will hang on to what you're saying, especially when you're in a time of, struggle, when people are struggling, when people don't have any money. I was telling him yesterday, it's like you get Gen Z, younger Gen Z they don't have any money. They don't have good jobs. They're being told to go to school, but they can't get loans. They want to get a house, but they can't. There's no dating market. Saw something on Fox yesterday, the day before, the graph of they literally put like a graph of women. What was it called? It was something about like the holiday dating scene, like saying that you have a boyfriend is like cringy now, and that men are looking for commitment, men are looking for sustainability in a partner, and women are like anti.
And the lack of a penis would help.
But what they're saying is that like right now women are very anti relationship, they're anti man. There's all this stuff. So like all these people that are growing up right now that are young Gen Z, they have nothing, and because they have nothing, in the median home age, or the median home buyer, I think they said like back in 23, I think, or 21 or 23, was 33.
Like 40.
No, it was 23 years old. Now it's 41.
40 now.
Yeah, now it's 41. So within like 3 years, the average age of a home buyer has jumped 10 years.
You want to know why?
So like if when you have nothing And, it's like, oh, well, tax the rich. It's like, well, you can't tax me because I ain't got shit. So, like, go ahead, tax the rich. Like, give me something because I've got
Oh,
nothing.
the rich are going to fucking continue to fucking move. And
Well, yeah, absolutely. But right now you get a bunch of people that have nothing, that need something, that can't get anything. There's no prospect of getting anything. So what do? Screw it. I mean, the guy says he's going to give us free shit. I'll take free shit.
Yeah, exactly that. You're going to give me something free.
Yeah, so, I mean, these guys are sitting there with nothing to show for, nothing to own. They don't have homes, they don't have relationships, they don't have jobs, they don't have money in a 401k. They've got nothing in savings. What is there to lose?
Look,
the economy sucks. Like, it's all good
because of the way that I don't even want to say voted. It's because that it's honestly because we think that we can just sit there and vote for the next guy, and the next guy that speaks just like Jesse was saying. The next guy that speaks the best is going to get in. He's going to walk into something that he can't change, even if he wanted to. So either he's not going to want to change it, he's lying, or he's going to walk into something he wants to change and can't fucking change because he's not the one the president isn't the one in charge. He's got to fucking jump through so many hoops just to get shit done if he really wants to make real change, and it's just not going to happen. And so we just keep fucking saying, okay, we'll get him next time. We'll get him next time. And now it's getting to the point where, no, they cheated. They cheated because it's getting to the point where each blue and red wants to get something done, and you can't because you get fucking 4 years. You start making all these changes. Sometimes people get fucking 8, and then the next thing you know, the next fucking party gets in and they fuck it all up, tear it all apart. Well, it's really a fucking joke. It's stupid as fuck. If you ask me.
No, and that was the whole thing. Is one of the I can't remember who it was that I heard say this, and this isn't being pro commie, a pro commie comment, but like when a president gets 4 years in, and within 2 years he needs to start running for re-election. Now, in the opposite, in the opposite overlay is that Congress and Senate and everything, they get in there with big plans and then immediately have to start trying to get funds for their reelection. So no matter what you end up trying to do and what you end up trying to accomplish, you can't get anything done ever because you're sitting there trying to play I want to do this. I want to deport everybody. I want to bring prices down. I want to do this. I want to do that. But if I do this, then they're going to fight back on me. How do I keep, people voting for me? How do I do this? How do I do that? You can't actually get anything done. And the pro commie side of it was somebody had actually made a comment. It was a pretty strong Republican. It was like, you might not like China, but when they elect somebody in, he's in there. So when he says something, it goes. And yeah, there's a bunch of corruption in their elections and stuff like that. But when you have, 8, 10, 12 years to get your agenda done, you've got nothing holding you back. You just go for it and get it. And, Trump played nice for his first 4 years, planning on getting reelected, and that was the whole thing. It's like, well, how do I get a second term? And, it wasn't about what he was capable of getting done in the first term. It was planning on how to get a second term. He finally got his second term. I had every plan in the world for him to come in like a bull in a china shop and just destroy everything. And, everything from the inside out. And, it's not really happening because, whether it's Israel, Ukraine, Russia, Hamas, China, the Democrats themselves. I
think he's making but he's not doing what we all hoped he would have done.
Well, and that's the thing. Everybody has stepped in his way and kept it from getting done. I mean, hell, him even deporting everybody. It's like, oh yeah, well, we're deporting all these people, and then some peon nobody Obama judge steps in and goes, you're not allowed to do that.
Well, he has less red tape than he did last term.
Yeah, no, absolutely. He has less give a fuck. He don't give a fuck no more. So
no,
he don't have to get the election.
Way less red tape to fucking cut through. He still has some.
But everybody's standing in his way, and he's not making progress. He's not.
Yeah, but somebody said it today. Barry Ramey actually was one of the war boys. he said that Trump, and it's a fact, he can't fucking hire people. He hires dumbasses, and they fucking, they're supposed to deliver the world, and they get in and they fucking drop the ball every single time, almost
Right.
every single one of them. So I mean,
who's that
whose
fucking
fault is that?
prick?
His or theirs?
Who's that prick? The black dude, Al. The one's bringing impeachment papers again. That aren't going to sit.
The big dude, the bigger guy.
Oh,
The dude with the cane.
the goofy ass looking dude.
The fucking gimp.
Al
What is
Green.
it?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Al Green from Texas.
How did fucking Texas ever fucking elect that motherfucker?
Because
let's check those fucking election records.
Right, there are very blue areas of Texas.
Dude, that's got to quit too. Like the cities are controlling the entire state, and
well, I mean that's how Pennsylvania has.
I know it's how it is everywhere.
California,
it's like
for years.
They need to like give more credit to the people out in the rural fucking areas or something when they vote, because it's you look at it, everything's red except for a tiny little speck in the blue cities. You know what I mean? It goes blue.
Well, and that's the whole thing. It's like, you look at like North Dakota, you look at hell, you look at North Dakota, it's like it's red from end to end.
Right.
And then you look at California, it's red from end to end, except for San Francisco and one other place. But it's like
fucking LA.
You look at North Dakota, yeah, it's red, but there's like 3 people that live there.
Yeah, right.
And it's the same way with Pennsylvania. Yeah,
that's what they would say. Yeah, exactly.
Somehow Pennsylvania went red. I don't really understand how that happened.
But those people that we're talking about that are in the rural areas that you're saying, the less populated areas, they're the farmers, they're the fucking, all the tradesmen, they're the people that keep the state running. It's you got to give them extra credit or something, because they're getting screwed, man.
No, absolutely. And then you get the major cities
about the people that actually put their hands on shit.
Well, no, they know that. Well, and that's just it. It's like, they sit there and, talk about how California, funds every other state. It's like you have people living on top of each other, miserable, drunk, drug addicts, all kinds of fucking mental health issues and everything else. But they're so blue in these heavily Democratic cities. It's like Pittsburgh and Philly. Yep. I mean, Pittsburgh and Philly alone control the entire state. Yep. Now, the people in Pittsburgh and Philly stay in Pittsburgh and Philly. Like, let them have their own little thing, and let the rest of the damn state have its own. Because, like you said, I mean, and that's just it. You have how many people per square mile? It's like, 10,000 people per square mile in Philly, whatever, just stupid number. And then you go, outside of Philly up Williamsport area, and there's a house every like 4 miles. Yeah. Like there's nobody. Right. It's insane.
Yep, that's fucking nuts, man. And it's just and then you got to consider all the corruption that's able to be committed in the blue cities, where they're all close together, they all have money, they all fucking anything that has to do with voting goes on there in the city. So they have more control over the outcomes, over the way it's run. It just doesn't seem like it's it's not even.
No, it's never been even.
No, but you look at New York, and what was it? Seattle, I think, just hired or elected a socialist Mamdani woman, and I think Minneapolis or somebody else did too. I mean, it's becoming more and more prominent that it's going to start happening with the likes of, Schumer and Pelosi getting out of it. It's going to end up bringing more people in over there because they're all psycho anyway. So that's just the population or the voting base, people that you're going to end up getting in. And yes, everybody's going to leave.
You're bouncing on the fucking voter republic of a large city.
Right, exactly. But the thing is
Pittsburgh could do the same shit. So could Philly.
Right. And the issue is that you know everybody is going to leave New York City. Absolutely, businesses, everything.
Yeah, right.
The problem, and you know, then you're going to have a super majority of psychotic socialists in this one area, which you know what, put a damn fence around it because keep them in there, don't let them procreate and get out. But like, but they're still I'm a reasonable Democrat, so they're going to all go to Florida and start trying to vote Democrat in Florida.
Yeah, they're reasonable until they figure out what a red city looks like.
Yeah.
Well, no, absolutely. But you know, you're gonna, and that was the fear of everybody running from Texas or running from California over to Texas and getting into, you know, Austin and everywhere else, is that, you know, you're going to turn it purple because these people are leaving hellholes. It's like, oh, we voted all these people in and they suck, but I'm a Democrat and I'm going to keep voting Democrat and I'm going to take
blue no matter fucking who.
I'm going to take all of my, you know, bad ideas and then take them to another state and then run that state into the ground and then go, oh, how did it happen? Because this is what I was running from. And I just, you know,
welcome to the fucking graveyard, bitch.
Yeah.
We
well,
dig up shit here.
Blame it on the fucking red.
Well, yeah. And that's just it. I mean, no matter where they go and what they do, they're not, you know, you get like 1% that actually change their mind and go, oh yeah, this was really stupid. Like, I'm not doing that. Like I finally saw, you know, the right way, but it's not going to always happen.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, going to the whole Mamdani thing, you know, yeah, everybody's going to leave. You just really hope that they look at it and go, oh shit. All right. Well, I guess I'm a Republican from now on because that was stupid. Like,
yeah.
You know, I'm really getting to that point of like, give it 20 years because all these morons that are aborting all their babies and, you know, or not having babies, like you're just not going to have any Democrats unless you know, you're not going to birth any Democrats. It's only the Republicans that are going to be, you know, giving birth to kids and raising a bunch of conservatives. And then, but you know, then you got the school systems that are going to be trying to indoctrinate the fucking kids and shit like that. And but you know, that's an entirely different topic though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I just don't understand how it's just like, it's almost like Groundhog's Day. It's like they, you know, vote, nothing gets done. We shoot ourselves in the foot and then we fucking try again. And it's like,
well, it's because socialism's never been done the right way.
Yeah, right.
It's been done,
dude.
It's been done correctly.
Putin even came out and said, he's like, if they're thinking about that, that's stupid.
Well, I mean, that's the thing.
And that's another thing I have a question about is why don't we hear any, like, does Vladimir Putin never make speeches?
Oh no, he does all the time.
We never hear him.
No, because they don't want you to hear them.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, and that's the thing.
I'm curious, asking for a friend, but what the fuck? Like, this motherfucker came straight out and said, if they're thinking about socialism, we've tried it.
Yeah, you know why they've tried it? Because it didn't work, and that's why they're commies. Because it's like, okay, well, and I don't know how much
that fucking step.
Yeah,
we went straight from fucking shit, capitalists. We'll try socialism. Didn't work. All right, now we're communists.
I don't know. I don't know how much truth is in this. I heard this said, so I mean, I could be completely talking out of my ass. But like Karl Marx, in his Communist Manifesto, bullshit, had said at some point that I guess so. You start with a capitalist state because capitalism will develop and build and innovate and have technology and all the things you need to do to have a functioning society and manufacturing, places to work, cars, all the things you need to do. Right. And then you intentionally make people poor, screw things up and everything else. And once you have a revolution against the capitalist society, which they are in the process of doing, right. Then suddenly you get everybody to go, oh, we're just going to go to the socialist little route where, everybody gets everything and everybody works together and everybody's in this commune and holding hands and singing kumbaya and everything's good. And then when all the food disappears because nobody's growing their own food and making their own shit and everybody's realizing that there are no plumbers anymore and there are no other things because everybody's out there with their liberal arts degrees painting, dumb shit and just having, fun.
Oh, city will look great.
Then all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, the government steps in and goes, your little socialist utopia doesn't work. And because it doesn't work, so you guys don't die, we're taking over 100%.
Yep.
And we now tell you what to do to keep this country going. And at that point, it's like, yeah, now you're in bread lines. And now it's, if you don't want to do what we want you to do, then we'll just kill you and get rid of you. And then, how does the government hold on to it? They just make you disappear and they put you in gulags and all the other stuff. So it's like, we started with a capitalist country and that's the way it wanted to go. All these revolutions and all these social upheavings and unrest and rioting and everything else is turning into the socialist utopia, New York City and all these other areas. And it's like playing out in real time that I've been talking about this for years now. And what it's going to come down to is that you get some socialist president in there, like an AOC or some shit like that, which they're all touting her to be like the next fucking coming, on the presidential run.
I see they've already.
How can you get dumber than Biden?
Well, no, and that's just it. It's because you have a whole bunch of people that age group that are buying into this shit. Because again, like I said, when you have nothing, what do you have to lose?
Or you're just fucking too much of a bitch to go get something, and that's what a lot of them are. Honestly, I mean,
that's 100% right.
We're talking brain rot society. We're talking fucking. Sitting in your phone, fucking not doing a damn thing. And it's like,
we've created a society of very capable, we've created a society of very capable men that we've allowed to be lazy and live off the government and all this other stuff and just told them, you don't have to work. I mean, hell, when we were in high school, the guidance counselor came up. It's like, you shouldn't have to work as hard as your parents did. You shouldn't have to work in the mine. You shouldn't have to work in the industries. You shouldn't have to do stuff with your hands. Go and get a good job, doing, graphic design and this and that kind of shit. And then suddenly, we ran into the guidance counselor like 5 years after, and they're like, that was all straight dog shit. Like, we did not mean any of that. Like, she even said, like, yeah, I didn't let my kids go to college. There's nothing in it for them in college. Like, they went to a tech school. Like, I was intentionally told as part of my job to lie to you because that's what we were pushing. Well, I mean, we went to school in 9/11 though. I mean, so that's an entirely different story. But like, really what it came down to was like, you shouldn't have to work as hard as your grandparents did. You shouldn't have to work as hard as your parents did. Get a nice cushy job and, that's 9 to 5 and just enjoy yourself. It's okay. You shouldn't have to go into these labor intensive jobs where you're breaking your back for the rest of your life and dying at 40. It's like, so, we've got a whole generation of these fucking lazy kids and lazy adults that are just absolutely atrocious. And the worst part about it is, and, Jess might know, understand this, is that 40 is now grandparent age.
Yeah.
Think about think about that.
You doing?
Think about that, because we're in a culture now. We're in a culture now of, when you're 20, you have kids. And now 16, 17, 18-year-olds are having kids. So when you're 40, your kid's 20, yeah, I mean, when you're 40, your kid's 20, and then they have like a 1-year-old, like 40-year-old, like it's things are degrading at such a rate where shit's gone so sideways that how is it going to turn around?
All right, I'll address this. First off, right there, motherfucker.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah, fuck you. But yes, I have dealt with this pretty heavily over the last 3 years with my daughter. She is hell-bent on having a child.
What is she, 20, 21?
She's 20.
Okay.
Um, it's a fucking struggle because she tells me, "Oh, I want a kid. I want a kid." What the fuck is your hurry?
Right.
And it's a tough subject because, hey, listen, you weren't unplanned. You were
Right.
planned, but I didn't know what the fuck I was getting into
Right.
at 21 years old. So can we pump the brakes? Oh no, Dad. I know what I'm doing. Shit. Sounds pretty familiar to what the fuck I said.
Yeah, you can't tell them any different either.
Fuck no.
Well, hell,
No,
you couldn't tell us any different either when we were younger, but this was not
Oh, I
a
know
subject
that.
that we ever cared
you
about.
couldn't
Yeah.
tell me anything different 20 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
Oh no, I love this woman. I hate that bitch. I wouldn't fucking piss on her to put a fire out. Fuck that woman. But still, that's the mother of my child.
Right.
That'll
But
be put aside. I still love my daughter.
right. But the worst part about it is though, is that like women, they're like, well, I want a kid. It's like, do you want a husband? Because like, let's start there. Like, find yourself a good guy that like takes care of you and like get a husband. Like,
Right.
go through the process. It's like, nah, I just want a kid. Like,
Yeah.
fuck him. It's like, you know what? And if he's not there, it's called child support. It's called government assistance.
Right.
It's called WIC. It's called SNAP. It's called, all this other stuff. Like, I'll be fine. It's like
A lot
dude,
of people
like,
want to have a
no.
kid. They think they want to have a kid to get their life together. They think that they want to have a kid
Yeah.
because
Babies
well
aren't Band-Aids.
now I'll have to get my life. Why not get your fucking life together first?
Right.
Then have.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely fucking right.
Right.
But
I mean, babies aren't Band-Aids, and unfortunately, they use them like that so much.
yep.
Well,
Yeah,
if
look,
you're
like,
in
my
love,
daughter is
they are absolutely band-aids because they're an extra fucking like $900 a month.
like we're talking about how this generation doesn't want to do anything and all that, and it's like, you also got to keep in a perspective. You got to live within your means. I was broke. I grew up broke.
Right.
And so when I finally decided to
Hey, you guys looking for a jabber?
when I finally decided to get my shit together, I went and started from the bottom, which
Right.
is where I got myself. That's where I was born, and we were broke, and I didn't do anything to better my situation up until this point. So I started doing, I started my own business. I started from the ground up. Now I'm teaching my daughter, who's 12 years old, who's in that generation,
Mm-hmm.
that you have to start where you're at. You can't just expect it. Like we're talking about, they don't go to school anymore because there's nothing there for them. They don't have anything. Well, you're going to have to build it. I mean, the person that's rich and has a rich family and grew up with money and a silver
Right.
spoon that somebody in their life, in their past, their ancestor did not have money and they
Right.
had to obtain it first. So what, that's how you have to do it. You just magically get it.
Who the hell's his name?
And not everybody's going to succeed either. Everybody can't succeed. It's not possible.
No, it's not.
It's called natural fucking selection.
It is. And it's just the way it is.
Yeah, there's who is it? I think it's Boudros Koulian. He's a leadership
The fuck you
guy.
just made me? You fucking threatened me?
Yeah, right. No,
What's his name?
Victor, I never knew her.
his name is Boudros Koulian. He was he escaped, I think, wasn't Ukraine, it might have been Russia, but he like escaped a communist country after a whole bunch of other stuff, came over to the United States and came over with absolutely nothing, didn't speak any English, family didn't speak any English, none of that kind of stuff, but he developed basically what he has coined as the immigrant mindset, that you come over from absolute bottom with nothing in your pockets and you figure out how to make a shitty situation work for you, and you work your dick in the dirt to the point where you come out on top.
Yeah.
And he came out as this, like, I mean, he's a massively huge social media presence, leadership, motivational speakers, written books. He owns a whole commercial gym franchise type thing. Like, dude's just killing it in life.
No, Bedros is fucking awesome.
Oh, dude, I love Bedros Keuilian. I mean, he's incredible. But his immigrant mindset mentality is like, I really hate to say that. I wish we had just instilled that in fucking kids. Now it's like you take somebody, you take somebody that is, and this goes back to the the hard times quote and everything like that. Like, we have had a society of people that have had it so easy because the men before us worked so hard through bad situations so that we could have it easy, to where now we don't work. But people coming from communist countries, people coming over here from India, that obviously not communist or whatever, but people coming over here from India, from Russia, Ukraine, China, everything else, they come over and it's like, dude, all these people are massive entrepreneurs. It's like, they came over. They came over. They had absolutely nothing. They had to figure out.
They have appreciation for it.
Yeah, they had the appreciation for being given the opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And if you come over here legally the right way and you invest in the country and you
come through the fucking front door.
Yeah, and if you come over here and do what you're supposed to do, great. Because those motherfuckers that come over here legally, that start businesses, that really work hard, and some of them are the most fucking genius people you'll ever meet. It's, they work hard, but they're outshining our population of especially young men, in the fact that, like, they just don't want to work.
Working hard doesn't always mean busting your ass, breaking your back, digging a fucking hole, and it literally, you can be smart and still work hard. You just it doesn't always have to be go break your back. You know what I mean?
No.
And you can go be a computer programmer. You can go do like easy shit. And I, everybody's like, work smarter, not harder. No, work smarter and harder.
Exactly. And whatever it calls out.
Yeah, you got Elon Musk. Like, he's not out there fucking building rockets with his bare hands.
Right.
He's using his mind to do everything that he's doing, but he's sleeping on his fucking floor, working 20 hours a day, and fucking just killing it. He might not be physically putting his body through it, but he's working smarter and
he needs to fix the fucking algorithm.
Oh, dude, so bad. He doesn't work harder on that.
Yeah. That's just it, though. Dude. That's not solely on him.
It's really not, but still,
X sucks. Instagram sucks. They all
do. They really do. Yep. And they'll screw you over as far as that algorithm goes, one way or another. So.
Oh yeah, dude. Every single one of them are absolute trash. I mean, you sit there. We post this on YouTube. It's immediately going to get trashed. We post this essentially anywhere. It's there's no hope for it whatsoever. Yeah. But we said Israel within the first 5 minutes. I mean, it just went straight in the fucking gutter.
Fuck the Jews.
But
if that didn't put us over the top, that comment will fuck the Jews.
But I mean, you're going to have. Rumble's about the only one I hear that's actually somewhat decent.
Are we posting to that?
We're going to start grabbing all this shit and going on it. I think outside of you putting your ass in the screen when you're fucking with your camera, I've got nothing really to edit on this one. So we'll get it lined out, and
you can
get it lined out, and we'll get it lined out and just go right for the posting of it and shit like that. I mean, hell, Jess, you can go ahead and just post this bitch right up, man. Hopefully everybody jumps on it and just wants to hear the absolute dumpster fire and enjoys it and sits there and listens for the laughs, or whether you laugh at what we're saying that you enjoy, or you laugh at the fact that we're just a bunch of idiots on the fucking on mics. I don't care.
Yeah, well, it's three guys that fucking live in America that fucking work and don't fucking. We don't have green fucking hair, purple hair. We all have the genitals that we were born with.
I used to have fucking orange hair.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but that was back in the day when it was like cool because we were metalheads and shit.
Right.
We weren't fucking piercing our fucking septum to our fucking genitals and shit. Yeah. So
now his hair's white.
Oh, is that a thing?
You have hair? He has hair?
It's white. I think he skipped the gray.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well,
Yep.
it's straight to white.
I
Straight to
shaved
white.
I shaved mine
I
off.
grew my hair out for about a month and went just for men. And the first fucking goddamn box they sent me was the black guy box. And I
Is that
sent it
what
to a
that
guy
melts
that
your
I
hair off?
actually want to have on this show. He's like, dude, your dick may grow. I was like, my credit score drops immediately the second I dye my hair this color.
Oh my god.
He goes, yeah, you're right. And you're probably going to go leave for milk and never come back.
You know what's funny? My
For
daughter
the
was
second time.
pissed at me the other day. She looked at me. She's like, "Dad, go get some milk." That was great.
Fantastic.
I had to give her a high five on that one. I was
Oh
like,
my. At that point, whatever you're mad at her about or whatever's happening just goes out the window. It's like, oh shit.
exactly.
I was listening to Real AF. They did a live feed. What was that? Last night.
Yeah.
And
DJ.
yeah, DJ's black, and a white guy says, "Hey, I had some of the First Form grape energy drink. As soon as I drank it, I left the house for milk and cigarettes. I'm lactose intolerant and don't smoke."
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Yep.
And the fact that DJ can laugh at it just makes it that much better.
Ah, dude, we need a token black guy. I invite Farrell.
Hey, I haven't talked to him in forever.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
no,
neither have I.
neither have I. I'll give him.
I think
a call.
the last time I talked to him in high school, we fought.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That'd be- hey, shit. Good topic.
It's like, hey, remember in high school when you said this? It's
Yeah.
like it will never be able to be populated on any fucking channel.
Oh no.
That conversation will go straight to the dark web.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we could throw it on War Boys on some platform.
That's about
Yeah,
that's
dude,
about
that guy,
it.
yeah. They're crazy.
Oh yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. We good?
All right. Yeah, man, we're
Go
good.
ahead, hit me out,
Definitely, guys. I appreciate it, and
Yep.
you know, for everybody else listening, go ahead and come back for more. Later.
Yep.
Fuck you guys.
Later.
Welcome to Stars, Stripes and Scumbags, hosted by JB, Fit the J6er, JE. Three voices, one truth, no filters, no fear, no bull. This ain't cable news. This is real talk. Stars, Stripes, and Scumbags, we don't hold back. Talk that truth while they dodge your facts.